paranormal investigations, and so much more. Find out more at transcendwithdebbie.com. Your host, Debbie Romero, is a globally recognized evidential psychic medium, paranormal investigator, energy worker, and empowerment teacher. Her unique blend of psychic abilities and healing energy has set her apart spiritually, gathering her international acclaim. With a profound connection to the spiritual realm, she has dedicated her life to helping others explore the mysteries of the unseen world. Now, your host of Transcend with Debbie, Debbie Romero.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. And I would say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. Surprise. Hi, Liz. Thanks for being here. I was awakened up by Native Mo, and Native Mo was like, Deb, are you going to go live? Make sure I'm on Things Network, Derek Akora's page, my YouTube. Oh, I forgot to stream it, y'all, on Instagram. Give a girl a minute here as I catch up, just to make sure that we have shared it. For those that are popping in, share the love. Give this girl a follow. Shout out for those who are popping in. Surprise! A girl is live. I want to make sure that it's live on Instagram. And I'm running Kick as well, which is interesting. So Kick will be really cool. Kick is new for me. So shout out for those who are popping on. I'm going to give it a second to make sure that it's streaming the way it should. Bear with me. Let me see if I know how to do this. Hi, Stacia. Stacia made it on Instagram. So it does show that it's on Instagram. Very cool. If you guys can share the live, I'd appreciate it. Samantha, thank you for letting me be here as a guest medium. Thank you for those that are on Things Network. Shout out to Jeremy York for letting a girl be on here as well. Let me take this off and see if I can reload this. Hold on for a second. Okay, how is everybody doing? I wanted to pop in to see how everyone is doing as well. Let's see. Everybody okay? Give a girl a hello. Let a girl know how you are. Hi, Mary. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Liz, for sharing. I appreciate that. I'm gonna try to make sure that it's on my, remove it off my Facebook and come back on my Facebook. So give me 1 second. And thank you for sharing. Give a girl hello, Mildred. You know, it's Father's Day for us here across the pond this weekend on Sunday. So I'd like to do some Father's Day readings as well. I want to change the vibration and bring some energy in here with the world. You know, like I wanted to come in here and do my part and kind of hold space to bring in some changes, some energies, right? So let's bring in some love from spirit. Okay, very interesting. It's not going on my page. Hold on. Okay. Hello from Cornwall. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Patrick. Thank you for being here as well. And thank you guys for sharing. I'm going to try one more thing. Let me see if it'll work. If it doesn't, then I'm going to have to let it be. Let me know where you guys are from, too. Would love to hear something from my father-in-law. Yeah, babe. I definitely want to hold space for those that, not just anyone in spirit, but also honoring the fathers, right? Anyone who comes in, we're going to hold space for it, for spirit to come through. Amanda Young, thank you for being here. Elizabeth H., thank you for being here. Hello from Wales, Denise. That's amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for sharing the love as well. Shout out to you guys. I'm trying to get it on my personal page, but it's not... It's not working. There's always a reason for everything. I'm going to try one more time. Give me 1 second. Okay, so from South Africa, Penelope, that's my grandbaby's name. I love that. Can you guys let me know what you're interested in. Are you interested in a card or just psychic reading? Isabel, let people know I'm live, baby. Share out the live for me if you don't mind. I appreciate it. Robert, thank you for being here as well. I appreciate you being here. Robert Mace, So much love to you. I can see you guys here. I'm going to pull some cards. Let me see. My tourmaline, like what the? That was like right there, right on the top. I got my color deck, and which I love, which is really good for healing. Card and psychic reading, Elizabeth. I hear you, Elizabeth. And then my gateway. And then happy full moon, right? Strawberry full moon. How did you guys adjust to the full moon? Melinda, thank you for being here. Also, love that. You would love a reading? Okay. Robert, you will love a reading. Robert, I love to come to you, if I may. You know, for those who have never worked with me before, I'm very direct. If a yes and a no and I don't know would be great. Hey, Ward, thanks for being here. A yes and a no and I don't know would be great. And please claim your people, okay? Usually, if I take a deep breath, that's just the energies moving through me. It's just a shift in how I work. So don't let that scare you. I promise it's usually the breath that I'm feeling into or the shift of the energies. Shannon, girl, thanks for being here. I love that. And so as I say this, Robert, I know in my essence, I felt father, I felt a gentleman, I feel military, I feel a lot of energy here of strong men connected to you in your name. I feel a woman also that's being brought to my awareness as well with you, Robert. And as I come close to you, they take me to the heart. So I know that there's something here around the heart that's being acknowledged about a gentleman. And as I say this, just in case, when I also acknowledge those that are in living, just know spirit is acknowledging people in the living as well, okay? Because there is a gentleman, I get the sense that I also have to acknowledge, who either was laying down, rested, and they're making me feel like blood flow, like I gotta look, I'm looking at the circulation, the arteries, like all of this is being brought to my awareness at the moment, Robert. A yes and a no, and I don't know would be great. If you would understand this, I get the sense like healing energy is being sent to the chest. I feel like there was this cough, and I feel like this gentleman was just constantly coughing and having these, like I want to say buildup of either like from the lungs and things like this. And so, Robert, a yes and no, and I don't know would be great if you don't mind. Let's see if you could understand this. Definitely. Okay. And as I feel into this energy and I feel into this essence, I feel things happen very quickly. Either someone did not get to say goodbye, granddad, dad. I feel like the men in the family I want to acknowledge as this energy even comes even closer. And as I say this, I just feel there's a huge protection around you and an honor to you. So I know either some type of work, you're a man of service, or you're someone that holds space for community. And that's your granddad. Thank you. That's what I thought. Okay. And then so I get the sense he's acknowledging your father as well. And so my cousin died in the army. God bless you. I'm so sorry. And as a yes, as this energy comes, let's let them share their story. Let's see what else they want to say here. Okay. And I'm so sorry for your loss. For those that are in here, let's send some white hearts to Robert as we hold space for spirit to come in to share their story. Okay. And Robert, I know things happen very quickly. I get the sense that I get the sense it's just like support, like I'm here to support you. But I say support, I feel support in your spiritual journey. I get the sense that you're very sensitive. I get the sense that you can also feel spirit. And I get the sense that you can also see and connect. And I feel like if you're saying no, like let them come closer, because they're making you feel that the support around you, the presence is coming towards you, like working through you, my love. And so I read my nose, that's my spirit of truth here. There's going to be some traveling. I don't know if you're by the mountains, but I definitely feel travel is coming in for you. Whether you just started to make deals around May, I feel May is also very significant because they just took me to the month of May as well for you, Robert, if you would understand this. I know things haven't been easy, so the journey has been challenging, but it's like, dude, road's clear, like the rocks are out of the way, like the road is clear is the sense I get. So as I say this, I like kudos to you because you've been working really hard. I feel like you're someone who's very strong. I feel like you're someone who, like, for me, it's almost like if you're in the gym, you can lift some weights. So if I'm in the field, I know I want someone like you by my side because they make me feel like you're super strong is the sense I get. And so the strength that they're reminding you of is it's in your blood, it's in your veins, and it's in your DNA, right? I do know that they're saying this, either someone that you recognize, either is taking responsibility for their passing, or someone who's battling mental health also. And I get the sense this person is like, dude, I'm good. Like, I'm here. Like, what's up? You know, I get the sense this gentleman, as he shows me his Levi's, hand in his pockets, was kind of an easygoing guy, very gentle, very calm. I get the sense he wasn't someone who expressed himself. So he makes me feel like if you guys got together, you had a couple of beers, and they're showing me Budweiser. So either Budweiser is very significant because that Budweiser is being brought forward to my awareness as well. I don't know if it's Shauna. I'm hearing a name being brought forward, and a Daniel is also being brought forward. So somehow these are people that are being acknowledged from spirit as well. So they're very great communicators. And I don't know if I lost you. They're making me feel into the emotion. So I'm going to pause for a second. Hi, Arnie. I see you. You're not missing me, honey. I just haven't gone live in a while. That's all. So I got a call from Native Mo. So Isabel, if you're still here, let Native Mo know that I'm live also on Instagram. For those that are on Instagram, oh, there are people on Instagram. Let me go back here. Hi, Cheyenne. Hi, Lynn. You guys, if you guys want to join the comments, pop over to YouTube. The link is in the bio. Thank you so much for following. Robert, I don't see you, honey, so I don't know where you went. But I'm going to leave you with their love, and they got your back, babe. So whatever you're going through, just please know that they truly got your back. Okay. Katrina, thank you for being here. Is my mom with? Yeah, there was a woman, but I don't know if it was a mom. I didn't see your message, so I kind of closed it up. So I'm so sorry I missed your comments. And those again on Instagram. Thank you, Keith. So much love to you as well, Keith. Would love to know about mom. Okay. And so as I connect to this, I don't have that power to like say, come on, mom, but I know that there was a woman here. And let's see if this woman, I feel there is a woman that's stepping forward, and this woman makes me feel I would have had my hair done. I would have had a nice curl. I get the sense my eyes are very significant. So I feel like I lived a little like an older age here is the sense I get. Maybe 50s, 60s, I got to go back to as well is the timelines that they're taking me. So I don't know if you're 50 or you're in your 60s between there, but they're acknowledging you. And I feel like a birthday, because all of a sudden I just saw a birthday cake. Oh my God, is the sense I got here. If you would understand that. Hi, Cece. Thank you. Okay, so you do understand this. Is it your birthday, babe? Because I just saw a birthday cake. And then they're giving me back to May again. So I know that there is a celebration. I do know that mom would have had coffee cups or teas, because all of a sudden I'm being shown like the mats on the table, the wooden table. To me, it feels very cherry wood, brown, very elegant table with a little mat on it. And I feel like the teacups. I feel like I'm someone who definitely was very careful of my son's birthday was in May. Thank you. They're acknowledging birth. They kept going back to May in the birthday. I couldn't change that. And that's from mom. Okay. This is from this woman in spirit. She loved a cup of tea. Yes. Perfect. Thank you. And so she shows me, and I love tea too myself. So she shows me like the elegance of it, so it wasn't just any teacup. Like it had to really have, detail. Like it had to be precise. It had the gold rim trim, and it had the little flowers of the gold on it as well. So I know flowers, pink flowers, and for me, pink is representation of grace, compassion, friendship, love. It has all of those components that come with it, right? And so I truly love that they're stepping forward to pull you out of whatever you're going through, my love. So this is a sense I get is support, right? Support from your family, your grandfather. I feel like a good cigar, like a good smoker. So granddad's like easy on the habits here, good cigar, watch the lungs, bro. Like pink was her color. I love that. My mom's was fuchsia. And so I know that her showing me the color pink is also bringing the healing energies. The finner was all pink. Oh, my mom's was white and pink. I chose hot pink. So I love that she's bringing that forward, right? The song she sings to me is "You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine." But I get the sense this has to do with a little boy. So there's either a baby boy or a young boy that needs to also be acknowledged. So either there's a new baby or a baby that's being acknowledged. And she's like literally holding this baby in her arms. So I get the sense this is her way of saying, I see what's happening. I see the babies. I see the family. I see the fireplace with my picture hanging that's right above the right side mantle with in front of another portrait on the wall. And I get the sense this portrait is with the ocean because all of a sudden I just saw the ocean as well. And so I know, like, hanging out at the water or having a cup of tea, she gives me the sense that you came to visit her and that you were talk to her. And I get the sense new baby in the family very soon. Congratulations. Absolutely love her communication, right? Great communicator. And so the sense I get as well is that she's taking me to a very personal time where you communicated with her, and the sense that they give me is like the grace to leave, to pass, to transcend, to spirit, a gentle kiss placed on the cheek, and her hand being held. I do feel like there's something specific about a number 545. I almost feel like either this is her hospital room number or this is a connection to the room she stayed, and I get the sense that you were by her side. So I know that you were very connected to her in a beautiful way. I feel like soft music was played, and I get the sense very gentle piano music, gentle frequency, and I get the sense that she could see the spirits. And you asked for a mother, you asked for spirit to help her, and all the way, yes, baby. And so I'm so sorry on the loss of your family, your mom here, and their acknowledgement of father. So I don't know if your father is in the living, but I know that also they were acknowledging father and the healing around father as well. And so please take their love, and I say God bless. If we can all continue to send him some um, upliftment hearts as we come together in honor of spirit and community. And Robert, thank you for letting me hold space. Thank you for just letting me come in here and honoring your family and you. And so please know that what you're going through, spirit is definitely helping you to take you out of what you're feeling at the moment. Okay. You have so much support. Thank you so much. Thank you for just letting me hold space for you. You guys, if you are in the audience, you needed that. God bless you. Thank you so much. We all do. And a native Mo, she was the one that reached out to me. I usually go live on Wednesdays, and I've been taking a break. And as I take a break, I'm also working on myself. And so that's healing, taking time for self-care, right? And what does that look like? It's like I'm going to the gym. I'm trying to make healthier changes with the food that I'm eating, making sure I'm checking myself out with the doctors, and making sure I'm taking care of myself with my thinking, writing my journals. And I've been going to the beach and cleansing and swimming in the ocean. And so times for us when we're in grief, we're in here and we follow these pages because we want to connect to spirit or understand deeper. And we are already feeling some certain type of way energetically because we're sensitives, or we wouldn't be here together, right? And so being that we've come together when the world shifts in different circumstances, we even feel it, even it's like an addition to what we're already going through. So find ways for me. I'm trying to continue to find ways to calm the nervous system, and that whether for you guys, do what feels right, getting a massage, working on the feet, releasing and letting go, watching your breath, calmness, relaxation, find ways to decompress the energies to move through you. And so, I really wanted to find ways to talk about what do you guys do to share with each other here to help, that has helped you to calm the nervous system. What have you guys done? I'm in the Ventura County, LA area in California. And so our area here right now is extremely energetically amplified in many different ways. And so I woke up with the thought of my Munaki. I love to breathe in love, peace, and harmony, and healing, and working through the breath and staying grounded. Yesterday I went swimming in the ocean, and I grounded, and I attuned my energies to the earth, and I have a cup of coffee, and that's like my new prayer. And I cold plunge to change my auric field. So what do you guys do? Anybody want to share what you guys do to bring calmness to oneself? Prayer. Sit in prayer. Hi, Jesse. Hi, Alana. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much, guys. You guys have so much love in here. And if you can go back out, make sure for those who shared, yoga helps. Yes, I'm so bad at yoga. I do stretching after the gym. And I use the medicine ball to stretch. And so I'm stretching my spine, and my neck is tight because I'm now working on the shoulders and the arms and stuff like that. So yoga, yes. I actually been called to do hot yoga. And don't tell me what that looks like, because I've done some Kundalini yoga with others, and these ladies do some crazy tricks. Like, they literally pick up their whole body. To me, it's like, wow, dude, like the strength. You pray and walk, Erica. I love that. And shout out to Erica. Let's send some healing love to my girl Erica out here in the 805. I see you, baby, over there on Instagram. So shout out for your comments there as well. I love that you guys are in here, and I'm just feeding the feed with what to do, right? And then getting readings help. You just meditate, right? Allow more than, oh my God, Elizabeth. Yesterday, talk about control, right? I woke up with this, with the whole, we always get little messages, and I have I have a thing where if TikTok comes in and it feels like, oh, I needed to hear that, like, oh yeah, I needed to hear that. And so Janet Jackson, it was all about control, and it's like surrendering under the full moon. What does that look like? And it's like not just full moon, but surrendering. There's no need to control. There's no need to be in that wave of energy of needing to control the circumstances, right? It's like the ebb and flow of the natural, organic way. So I love that you say that, Elizabeth. The beach, tranquil walks, and see my son enjoys peace. Yes, Kathy, I love that. And I love that you say you're walking your dogs. Oh, Jane, that's so cool. I took my dog for a ride this morning. She did not like it. Weightlifting and going on the treadmill helps. Yes, Sam, exactly. I love that. You pray, you meditate in the beach. Yes, I want to go to the botanical gardens. I have a couple of different spots. One place that really has been, if you love the beach, CC, I love, and the water, me too. I love to go to museums and missions and like the history of things, right? Like church. I love churches. And with mental health movement, oh my God, yes. Yes, girl. Yes. And I'll tell you why. There's this one spot, it's in the museum in Santa Barbara, and they have it where the butterflies come and they just let them go everywhere. And I literally visualize like the energies of the butterflies, and visualize being able to walk in that and let them just fly around you. And it's a garden, right? So you're like in the garden. And to me, like, that's my next thing, right? I love salt caves as well. Yes, coffee and fresh air. Sam, I thought you were going to say coffee and French fries. Yes, girl. Yes. Music. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. It's been a rough lately. Yes. Arnie, hoping for a message. Yes. Thank you, Arnie. Or Annie. Thank you, Annie. I'm going to go ahead and let's get back to spirit. I'm stuttering, so I definitely have spirit coming through. I have a gentleman who would have had trouble speaking, right? And so what that means is either they suffered a stroke, or there was something with their impairment of their voice where they're unable to communicate properly. There's a sense here. Is my dad around? I was going to say the sense I get is a gentleman that feels very fatherly to me. And so as I say this, hey, Wela, thank you for being there on Instagram as well. And so this gentleman makes me feel like I was in his 60s or 70s is the sense I get. As time continues, he's showing me the number 77, also very significant. And the name Juan is also connected, so it doesn't necessarily mean that that's his name, but there is a connection to the name Juan as well. I do know that Sarah is also significant because I just heard the name Sarah as well. So this could be family members, this could be friends. And so I know that I have a gentleman here. He shows me like I would have needed open heart like surgery here. And the sense that I get is like either I didn't do it, or this feeling of needing it, but it didn't get done is the sense I get. Hi, Native Mo. So everybody say thank you to Native Mo, because we're here because of her. She asked me if I was going live, and she is the reason I'm here today. So Native Mo, thank you for bringing me and reminding me to come in here to say what's up to everybody. And let me pause there to see if anybody understands this. Usually I go direct, but this was just coming in. I feel this person loved to work on cars. I get the sense old school cars are very significant. I feel like a 50s or a 60s old school bomber is very significant with this gentleman as well. I do know I love to cruise, because all of a sudden I can see the cars cruising. I can also see the fedora hats on the gentleman, so I have to talk about that era as well. Alexandra Fry, good. Hi, love. Thanks for being here. Anybody know a gentleman in spirit who would have suffered a stroke? Let's put the names separately aside here and we'll unfold the names. But I do know that I needed surgery. It was almost like something happened with the surgery. I almost get the sense I didn't have it. I needed it. And I'm going to wait for someone to see what they could see with this. City Life, thank you for being here. My dad had a stroke. Tell me, Elizabeth, what you understood about this. Tell me what you understood. Do you know someone named Sarah? I know I heard the name Sarah. And I know that there was some type of heart surgery or something around the chest was necessary, but I almost feel like I didn't do it. And maybe Juan's dad. Okay, Wela, tell me what you understand about it. Or excuse me, Vanessa 1127, tell me what you understood about it. I see you on Instagram. Heart of an Aquarian, thank you for being here. My husband had a stroke and passed away in July, Alexandra. And I'm waiting to see. Sarah was a neighbor, a friend, and not in spirit. Okay. Elizabeth H. So, Elizabeth, you understand Sarah. What about the name Juan? Did you know someone named Juan? My boyfriend suffered a stroke in the hospital. What about the like surgery? Like I needed to have surgery, but it didn't happen. It was like it was a back and forth discussion on surgery. He had a massive heart attack. I feel okay. No one. Okay, I feel Penelope. He had a surgery that went wrong. I feel Penelope. I feel very drawn to you, and that's how I felt, Penelope. Do you know the name Sarah Penelope? No. Vanessa, I don't know much about the passing and how he died in Mexico. Okay, Vanessa, just listen, baby, okay? Is that my Vanessa that's about to have a baby? Is that my Vanessa on Instagram? And then Patricia, I'll come to your question next. Penelope, are you still here? He had a respiratory issue but can't relate to the names. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to work with you, Penelope, first, and then Vanessa listen, and there was Elizabeth H. So you three listen, okay? Penelope, I'm going to work with you first, and I'm going to break it down with you, and then we'll go into breaking it down with spirit to see how you can understand it, okay? So you guys kind of hold on the comments because I'm going to do like a three message here. So I need to pay attention to Elizabeth H. I need to pay attention to Penelope and Vanessa. Hold on. Penelope, I want to come to you because I did feel a multiple of different scenarios of what happened. And one of them definitely had to do with surgery gone wrong. And I definitely felt a stroke. And then I definitely felt like I couldn't have another surgery. So there was like conversation. I don't know the name. That's okay, babe. Don't worry if you don't know the name. I'm going to still come to you. And then let's unfold this one specifically for you. And then I'll go into Elizabeth H. Okay. When we're coming together in the collective, it's about honoring the energies, and we're in the oneness. So the spirits definitely come close to all of us. And so what happens is I just need to make sure that I'm linked with you, bring the message for you from your spirit communicator, and then go in with Elizabeth, and we'll bring in the communication for her as well. Okay. So with you, I definitely feel a gentleman. Tell me again about this gentleman. Penelope is where I'm at, and how you understand this message. I know the surgery, I know the stroke. And tell me again, was this your boyfriend you said? There's so many comments. There's over 30 of you. Some of you guys are in here. We're over 30 people. So the comments come very quickly. So tell me again, Penelope, what you understood. Where did you go, Penelope? I don't see you. Are you still here? Did I freeze?
No.
Okay. So, Penelope, are you still here? Okay. Hi, Cara. Okay. For the sake of time, I'm just going to send your love to you, Penelope. So much love to you. You guys, let's just send her hearts. I don't see her here in the comments, and I want to get to as many of you as I can. Okay. Elizabeth H., are you still here? I hope I'm not freezing. Okay. Elizabeth H., let's go to you. Okay, so now tell me again, babe, you understood this, where it basically goes, gentleman in spirit would have suffered a stroke, needed heart, like either needed a surgery, would have had a heart condition, blood flow issues. I definitely feel, I know Sarah was the name that was brought up, and I know Juan was also brought up, but I know you didn't understand Juan, so we want to stay with you with Sarah, who's your neighbor, correct? He was old school vibes and he loved working. Oh, she's back. Oh my God, she's back. Okay, you see, you're still here. Okay, don't go nowhere, Penelope. Stay there, babe. I want to go back to Elizabeth H. and finish her. Okay, yes, you understand this. Okay, so you guys, you see what you're going to see how Debbie's brain just works with spirit right now. So hold up, wait a minute. Okay. So Elizabeth H., I'm still with you. Penelope, stay behind. Okay. So as I get the sense, this gentleman feels very fatherly. I feel very lovey. I feel giggly. So I get the sense because I'm laughing, he's also laughing. So I know he definitely would have had a great sense of humor. Elizabeth H. is where I'm at. I know the month of January and February are very significant. I also know, like, as the sense that he gives me, someone is working on the car at the moment. So there's something, either your car needs to be worked on, there's something about the vehicle, is a sense I get with him as well, if you would understand this. Elizabeth H. is where I'm at. I do get the sense like jewelry. I feel like either you were looking at a piece of jewelry or there's something about jewelry around you at the moment. Like either you were going to put some earrings on. There's something about going through this like red velvet, kind of a beautiful velvet thing where there's rings. So I get the sense either you were trying on jewelry or there's something about getting a new piece of jewelry or ring here, Elizabeth. And if this is a representation of love, like get it, girl. Like get it, girl. Dad understands car. Don't understand the car yet. Okay, hold on to that, babe. Okay. Do you understand the jewelry piece? Because I want to make sure I'm still with you. And I get the sense, check your tires, babe. So I get the sense it's the left side of your tire. Just make sure your tires are good, is the sense I get. He was funny. So you both could understand the funny characteristics. Elizabeth H., honey, do you understand that with the ring and the piece, the jewelry? No, but the same message came through for me before about earrings. Okay, so you understand the earrings. Okay, so and Penelope understands all of this. Okay, so stay there, Elizabeth. Take the message in the way that you understand it. Granddad, dad is bringing healing around your heart, Elizabeth H. There's a dog in spirit, so either there's a loss of a dog or there's something here about the dog and the sense that they're doing. They're acknowledging this little dog here. It almost looks like a one of those that are like on Toto, a little Toto dog. And I get the sense that it's really cute. And the sense I get is like brown, it's black, it has all these mixtures of colors. And the feeling that I get with this is that they're bringing healing around your heart. So I feel this dog is a dog that you had that gave you comfort. I get the sense that this is a dog that would give you upliftment. Lost your dog. Yes. Okay, Elizabeth, I'm with you. So your father in spirit is bringing healing to you around your dog at the moment. So this dog in spirit is showing me the pictures. They're showing me the albums. They're showing me like being by the floor. I have my bed and I get the sense, like my legs would have had issues. So I know this dog is there to bring you upliftment. And so just gentleman in spirit is definitely coming forward to bring you healing around the heart. and peace in the mind. So for me, when I connect to spirit, it's peace in the mind, peace in the heart, and peace in the soul. So I say God bless and take their love, okay? So much love to you, Elizabeth H. Now I'm going to come back to Penelope, okay? Penelope, you understood the surgery that didn't go well, and he passed away a few days after, and for that I'm very sorry. And tell me, did you understand the part where they were showing me going through the jewelry and the ring? Because I felt like you understood that as well. And I get the sense that, like you said, he loved old school. He loved the vibe. I feel like if I had a cigarette, I would put it down. I would wear those tank tops. So I know that I would be the kind of person that would wear those tank tops, like white tank tops and, you know, the fedoras. And I would have my little crease pants. I get the sense I was very suave is the sense I get. This is the essence that he's bringing forward to me, Penelope. I have this very suave vibe about him. And now I'm with you, Penelope, if you would understand this. And thank you guys for holding space. And if you can give the girl a like, give a little heart, give a little follow, it helps the algorithm. I truly appreciate that. Those on YouTube, give a little like on the YouTube. Penelope, love, are you still here? December is very significant with you also, Penelope, so I'm still with you now. And I want to verify with you if I can confirm the link with you, Penelope. And thank you guys for holding space. Thank you for being here. Spirit is happy they got their message through. He wanted to buy me a ring. Yes, I want to validate that, baby, because I feel like I'm going through my jewelry and I got to talk about the ring. I get the sense that either who has his wallet, I have to talk about his wallet and going through his license. So I feel like I'm either looking at the license. I want to say that either you were looking at a picture or his driver's license or something here about his license. Tell me about this, babe. Thank you guys also for still holding space. Thank you for still being here. Thank you for allowing the messages to flow. I only got to spend one December with him. Maybe that's why it's significant. Thank you. Okay. And I get the sense that, can you tell me as well, I switched from IG to YouTube. I like it here better. Thank you. You spoke of February 2 and it was his birthday. Thank you. Okay. And so Penelope, if I feel about love, it's like being in nature. When I feel into love, I feel like either you write or you talk about love. And I feel like you talk to other people about love. And I get the sense his essence and his presence is with you as a reminder that you still are loved and you are love. And the only thing I had with me in memory is his license. There you go, baby. Because he keeps showing me his license. And so this love that you both have is very significant. And I know as this dog, I was going to say a dog, you must have a dog that's sensitive to spirit, that looks out the window, that is looking at the outside grass. And I get the sense there's like this wooden fence. And the feeling that I get with this is like his essence and his presence when he comes close. They make me feel like his essence and presence there. I don't know if you're hearing the physical knocking on the door, but I want to say that there's knockings or something that's trying to catch your attention. So they make me feel like I'm trying to catch your attention, because he makes me feel like you're asking, is he here? Is he here? And so I want to say, yeah, like you are feeling that. Like I want to validate that with you. It's not something that you're, you know, hoping or wishing. I want to validate that you are feeling the essence and the connection of spirit. Butterflies are very significant for symbolic connections for him. He loves you so much. Yes, babe, he does. And I feel like music, like them. I almost get the sense like, you go and you put the music on and there's a frustration there when you hear music. I feel like when you're in the car, I don't know if there's something with a station of 95.1 or something like that. I don't know what area you're in, but I feel like the number 951 is very significant. And so the 951 is either like the radio station number or something like that. And so the sense I get for you is you're not alone, and his essence is very present, is a sense that he gives me. And so he says, it's like this prayer, this blessing. Yeah, I feel his presence with me all the time. I want to validate that. Are you coloring or drawing? Are you in this like, are you an artist? Because I just see paint and colors. So I found to validate like the painting and the coloring and the artwork. Do you have a child? Is there somebody around you that's like coloring? Because I feel like I have to talk about colors. Hello, Yolanda. Thank you, Jane. So take their love. Losing him was the biggest loss I ever. I'm so sorry, baby. I could only imagine. I would not. Oh, wow. He loved the radio 95.1. Jay. He's such a great communicator. 95.1, isn't that, I don't know where that is, but I think that's here, right? So he's saying like when you hear the music, he's there with you. So I say dang, because it's like, man, such a great communicator. I don't know how much more evidence you need to know that he's there with you when you're listening to music, but take his love. Okay. And we say God bless. And thank you for just letting me hold space with you for this brief moment. Okay. Um, he loved his music. Let's send her some love, guys. Let's send her some white hearts. Thank you, Native Mo. Thank you guys for holding space. I think there was a question for Patricia. Patricia asked if her loved one is with her. And I did a reel today. If you guys don't follow me like on social media, on Instagram or like TikTok or YouTube, I do reels. And in my reels, there's always a teaching that comes with it. And usually when we're in this space, we're trying to connect to someone we lost or someone we love, or we're looking to connect for healing or for that little miracle of acknowledgement of spirit world, right? And so if we acknowledge the connection, it's the first is with a thought. And with that gentle thought, I want to bring in forward the thread of spirit world. And so when you're thinking of them, just know that they can feel that. It's a beautiful thought to thought connection that we embody. Spirit will look at that through telepathy, right? Through telepathy from a thought to thought connection. Now, if energy is spirit and spirit is energy, you're not always going to see it. So when you think, oh my gosh, I didn't see it, but it doesn't mean that it's not there. So it's invisible sometimes to the mind's eye because the mind is trying to make sense of it. But if you get impressed with a memory or with a thought, then that thought of feeling, it turns into the essence of your loved one, that memory. There's residuals of the psychic residuals that are near you, and then there's also the presence. So you'll always be connected to a loved one. And that memory that's left behind in your heart is also part of that love and connection that you embody. So, Patricia, the answer to your question is yes, spirit is always around you. You are connected always to the energies of spirit. And so I wanted to acknowledge that with you. And so much love to you, Penelope. Thank you so much for letting us hold space and for being here. So let's continue forward. And that's how I broke it down for two messages, just because they were fighting for the communication. So you guys got to witness the boom, 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 back and forth, right? And Arnie, I saw your father's picture and I saw that between on your feed, and Arnie is also an amazing card reader, and he's also created his own card deck. So Arnie, I know that there's a lot of pride in the work that you do for spirit, but there's also a lot of pride that you have within your father. And I did see a military picture, so I want to tell you that I saw it, but I also feel in spirit there's an honor and salute. There's a memory with the water or the ocean. So I don't know if you live by the water, but I got the sense, Arnie, that you're living off where you can go to the balcony and you can see beyond the water or like into the sky, and you say, Dad, this one's for you. So there was a tribute, whether you had a drink or something here and the music was going, some very gentle, I want to give you like, that's life, like Frank Sinatra, Arnie, is the sense I get. And so I know, Arnie, as I connect to you, there is this beautiful link between you and your father. Is the feeling that I get as I allow him to come in. That breath was very, yes, a song. Yes. And so And in the essence of this, it's like that dance between you and this gentle woman. And it's like when you're dancing, he's very much aware of this also. And the sense I get, it's like either commitment or relationships. And I get the sense dad is like, okay, son, like let's settle down. Let's bring those commitments in. And so, for me, weddings or connections of a wedding ring can be symbolic with business. It can be symbolic to love. A wedding ring has many different symbolic meanings. And I get the sense contracts, deals are going to be coming for you, Arnie. So whether this is in love, whether this is in work, I do want to say that it's like low key, like we're keeping it low key here for you is the sense I get, right? And the feeling that I get, they're bringing healing around your heart. So when you do this, you're in that love space, you're in that connection, right? And I know you are, but I sometimes when we have loss, our grief shields our heart just a bit. And so I get the sense you've witnessed quite a bit of different challenges in your life with friends or family and things like this. And so dad is bringing healing to the circumstances. Or either feel like a brother or a friend that you may have not had a chance to communicate with, and they're just like, dude, pick up the phone. You got a nudge. They're saying to me, have to run. Thanks, Debbie. Okay, bye, baby. Thank you, Maria, for being here. I love that Maria has perfect health. I love that she wrote that. And the sense I get is like healing around that for you, baby. Like healing around that. Like you're psychic, they're talking to you, right? Mom comes in with the hummingbird, so I know there's a hummingbird for you. She shows me poinsettias, so I know poinsettias are very significant as well. I feel like mom would have had the mats, and I see you like a little boy, like just so happy eating your cereal. And I feel like you just were in this awe of your mom, and I get the sense your eyes just open up so big. So when I say this, the feeling I get is either you saw her or you got a visitation of her a couple of days ago. There's something about spirit catching your attention, Arnie. And I feel like I just want to acknowledge this with you if you would understand this. And I'm just going to wait for a second. And thank you guys for jumping in here. I hadn't even gone into Instagram, and I got to pay attention to Instagram. Shout out to Michael Zen that's in here. Nina, Lucy girl. Hey, kitty cat. Thank you for bringing in here, bringing a tear. It was like that. And friend. And this is the validation of them with you. And so I want to validate your link to the spirit world, validate your psychic awareness, and validate the presence and the essence of your love for spirit, but also for your mom and your father. And son, everything's going to be okay. He puts his clear drink down. I feel like a Chardonnay, something dark here, dark liquor, little light, puts it down. And he's like, all is well in the spirit world. And so please know that they're with you, honey, and take their love. And I say, God bless. Let's do another roll call because people pop in and out. Who shared? Where is it at? Let's send Arnie some white love hearts. Let's send him some hearts. Thank you, Isabel, for sharing. Let's send some hearts. Let's send some hearts, y'all. Thank you for popping in here. Thank you, Yolanda, for putting some white hearts in there. Thank you, Liz, for sending him white hearts. Thank you. Thank you. You're the best, Arnie. Thank you so much. You've been on my radar, honey. I know I've been low-key with my interviews. Some of the things I'm going to be working differently, so you'll see a new rollout coming out soon. I'm in revamp mode, and so it's been really fun. And so most of my interviews and stuff will be pre-recorded, and there'll be little reels and things that you guys can follow. Ward, thank you for being here. And I just really want, when I do come in, I really want to honor just the readings and just be here and hold space and talk to each other. And I don't know what that looks like. Every week it may change, but right now, it was really about popping in here to hold space to raise the vibration for everybody. And also Father's Day is coming up, right? And then also let's talk about this. Like, again, a reminder, what are we in control of, and how can we continue to keep the nervous system calm, and what things can we do to stay present and grounded? What can we do for self when we're going through changes in the world and changes within oneself, and especially when the planets are aligned and they're illuminating, they also play a factor in our energies. So also get a chart done to, what does that look like for your energy in your energy field when the planets are moving, because that also plays a role. And so thank you guys for sending them white hearts. Let's see who's here and type the word open. Gabi, thank you for being here, Gabi. And for those that are on Instagram, you guys can follow me on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, can you guys give a girl a little heart? Go like my pictures and my reels and give a girl some love. It takes work. It takes work. Oh, yeah. I thought you didn't miss me, baby. I still got time. Open. When you typed open, Yolanda, I literally felt like Mervin's. Open, open, open. Okay, let's do some cards. Yeah, let's do some cards. Colt. Colt, is it your birthday? Colt Grant. Thank you, Colt. Is this Colt that I've read before? Colt? Is this Colt one of the young boys that I read? No? Yes, maybe so. Let's see. Oh, I love the color white. Let me make sure they're all. Who's open for a card? I'm going to read Native Mo because Native Mo is the reason I'm here. She messaged me and she's so psychic. She's like, Debbie, it's Wednesday. Are you going live? And I was like, I don't know. I was thinking about it, but I didn't know what that looked like. Native Mo, you are a psychic. Native Mo, can I come to you, Native Mo? ¿Dónde estás, Native Mo? Open, open, open. I love it. Hello, Jamila. Hello, Juan. You guys, again, join me on YouTube if you want to participate in the comments. Oh, Sikayomi cards. No way. Okay. Yes, you're open. I'm going to change the deck because it's missing. It's missing. It's missing. So hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. There's never an accident. So now I'm going to go to my cosmic deck. Because I'm not bending down to get them. Hey, from Kick. What's up? We got someone here for Kick. I love it. Tear Robe. Hey, thank you for being here on Kick. I love that. I'm on Kick because my son's on Kick. And he is like, Mom, he's so hip. Mom, you got to come on Kick. You got to come in. Thank you, Native Mo. Okay, so let's give you a cosmic card. Mira, mija, ¿por qué están cayendo los cartas? What is up, girl? What's going on with the energies? Let's ground it. Okay, walk your truth, baby. Walk your truth. And so when I say this, walk your truth, right? What does that mean? Speak. Be you. Say, and I feel like the be you beautiful, right? If you saw that yesterday, it was like be you beautiful, meaning be your true, beautiful, confident essence yourself. And it's like be true to yourself, be in your truth of speak from your heart, speak what feels right. You know, it's not hurting anybody, just still be you, right? But when I say this, it's like, look, you're channeling the cosmic connections, right? So it's like you're threaded to the web of the oneness. On top of that, it's like, okay, so I've been doing trance for a couple years, and I'm reevaluating my trance. I've been in class and workshops and stuff like this, right? And so when we speak the word of spirit and God, right? So what does that look like for you, Native Mo? Even if you don't have the training, but you're like, man, I got a message and I know it. Like I woke up, I feel it. I need to say it, and then no digas nada. Like you keep it to yourself. So I say, baby, have the confidence to stand in your truth and give the messages that you're downloading, whether it's a collective message that's happening within the world events, whether it's with, you know, something you're feeling inspired to say, because inspiration is also our own story and then it's spirit. So we're blending with our own information when we're in that inspirational flow. And I want to give you the confidence to speak your truth. I want to give you that confidence to, and your intuition is on it, baby. So what does that mean? Speak, share it. It's given to you because your voice, your frequency, the way you're going to say it is going to be received by the people who hear you. It's time to that warrior self to now step forward in that healing warrior vibration of truth because of your journey. We go through life experiences, and sometimes we go through the wounds and we're fighting our wounds and our story, and we overcome them. So your testimony, your experiences is what will be shared to enhance the knowledge and the wisdom of what you did to bring forward the balance within oneself. And it's time to talk about what you feel you're ready to share. Not everybody is worthy of that as you bring balance. So when you do this, look at the audience, feel into it, stay grounded, be present. And if you got to pull a card here, write a little message there, however you feel to put it out, a reel, that information will touch the heart and the mind and spirit of people who want those upliftments. So it's time. Be fearless. Don't be afraid. Okay? So así le dejo. I leave you with the love of spirit. And I thank you so much, mija, for just popping in here. And everybody, let's give her some love because I'm here because of her. I'm joined because she's like, Debbie, girl. I think you're in Canada, right, Native Mo? She's like, are you going live? My second senses say. So enjoy the journey and so many blessings to you. Okay? Thank you so much. Let's see where we go next. So it was Colt's birthday. Was it Colt? Colton? Colton, happy birthday to you. I'm not going to sing the whole time, but I'll give you a card. Let's go. Hey, Colton, are you still here? Compassion, Colton, compassion. Give yourself grace. And you know, when I say that, Colton, how many of us are perfectionists? Colt. I wanted to call you Colton. Colt. Okay. So how many of us are perfectionists, right? It's like, we're going to do it. We're going to do it right. Like everything has to be executed a certain type of way, right? So give yourself grace. Cut yourself some slack, mijo. There's choices, right? There's choices. You're here. You're here. I'm reading you. I get a lady in spirit that comes forward. Feels very much like a grandmother. I get the sense this woman definitely would have battled illness as well. And so give yourself some grace. Give yourself some compassion. There's either a woman or a mother who didn't get to say goodbye is the feeling that they give me here. Either there's also a connection either to the name Guadalupe or the Virgin Mary. So I feel like I'm looking at my dress here. It's red and there's one behind it that's green. So I feel like it's the Virgen Guadalupe. And what's beautiful is I was just working with the oils, the anointing oils of the Virgin Mary. So somehow there's a connection to you, Colt. Okay, you understand this. Thank you. There's also a connection to you in reference to the name and also in reference to the Virgin Mary. For me, I was guided to work with the pink candle, which is to bring forward grace and compassion and also forgiveness, right? So for me, for full moon, it's like working through forgiveness. It's working through those energies and releasing fear, feeling great. All right. That's so cool to hear, Juan. I feel like, as I say that, it's like I have these anointing oils and I blessed it with the essence of the Virgin Mary. So give yourself grace, mijo. Don't be so hard on yourself is the feeling that I get. Okay, Colt? I do feel this woman makes me feel like either you helped her with walking or there's something about being in the hallway. And I get the sense as I feel her energy, it was very difficult for her to walk. So I do feel either I'm close to you or I live with you because this is the energies that are being brought forward. There's a name Mary that's also being acknowledged. I also feel like a Gabriel is also being acknowledged. And I feel like as I say this, I get the sense that they're just coming very close to you, healing around the heart, the throat. So it's been very difficult for you to express yourself. So spirit is bringing some energy to bring awareness of the throat, communicate, right? Yes, you understand this. Thank you. I know also too, either you have something of hers, a picture of her and you. I feel like you're in a black tank top, some shorts, and I feel like there's this picture where you're very strong, your hair cut very short, and I feel like you're just hugging the family. So I know there's a family portrait that she's also having me acknowledge, if you would understand this. As I feel into her energy or I feel into her essence, she's taking me now to Christmas, and so I feel like Christmas was like such a fun time for you. I know for me, when I was like, how many of us do this? When we get the wrapping paper of the Christmas, we'd be playing swords and be knocking people over the head. So I get the sense you had cousins or family members. You were just like, boom, like knocking them over the head because that's the feeling that they give me. Yes, I love that. And that's like the inner child, right? Like remembering the inner child. Things don't have to be so serious. Somebody went away for college or school. This is a young girl that she's having me acknowledge as well. So I feel like either I'm going towards San Diego or I'm going up south, but I feel like I'm going to school. Someone is leaving to college. Do you understand this feeling that she's giving me, Colt? I have to acknowledge a fireman as well. So either someone that's connected to the fire department, but I also feel like someone's been studying, someone's been taking tests, and I feel like take time to rest. Not everything has to be done so quickly. Or someone that's a paramedic. So I'm also acknowledging a paramedic as well. Yes, you understand this. Okay. I also know too that there's something Very interesting. There's a key under the mat of the door, and they want you to move that key out of the door and change your hiding spot. So either somebody has a key under the mat, and she's saying it's time to move that key under the mat. Is the sense I get, which is interesting. Um, yeah, so I rub my nose so that somehow you'll understand this. So change your hiding spots is the feeling that I get. She's funny. I feel like your grandmother was the kind of old school lady that would have coffee cups that would put change in it. So I feel like there's some type of like old school connection here where I'm like putting money and hiding it and sitting on top of the refrigerator. So I feel like she had great hiding spaces. She said somebody also found money in their jackets. I don't know if it was a couple of dollars, but she was laughing because it's like, where did this come from? So I feel like spirit is coming in to bring you a little abundance. And what a beautiful time, because it's the full moon, the strawberry moon, which has to do with abundance. And so I love that. And so for me, it's 100%. That's so cool. She's such a great communicator. I love that for you. And I love working with her energies because it's like she's just like boom boom, because you asked her to come in like, I need to talk to Debbie and I need to get a message. And so I love how gentle her love is coming in, right? How sweet her love is coming in. And I got the sense either too, there's this healing part of you that there's growth, whether you've been drumming or you've been doing your connections to your ancestors and acknowledgement of like offerings and things like that. She's so proud of you and the journey that you've taken for Sal. I get the sense it's like either you didn't think you were going to come out of it, and he's like, look at you now. So I feel like Cole, Spirit is very proud of the work that you have done for them, but also for you and the work you've been doing for your mom. So I feel like I want to acknowledge mom because you have been lifting her spirits up, whether you've taken her out for a Starbucks or you've taken her out to do things. They're acknowledging your role that you have now played in her life. And so whether other people have not stepped it up the way they should have, you have stepped it up. And your grandma's like, star for you. So, so much love to you, Colt. Happy birthday. And I say, God bless. And thank you guys. Let's send him some love. I'm so glad I popped in here. My ear things are falling down. Girl can't have coffee and earpods in and my glasses and my cards. My gosh, this is so much work. Just kidding. Happy birthday. Yes. Okay. You're welcome, baby. Thank you for being here. Jessie would love a card. Oh my God. I feel so special. Happy full moon, golden crown. Here you go, Jessie. The golden crown. The golden crown to me is, when I look at this card, I actually connect to the stars. I connect to the universe. I connect to the cosmos. And when I connect to this card, I definitely feel like you're just being showered with abundance of gold. So either you've been working with abundance, you have either oils that you've been working with abundance. I get the sense you've been blessing your emotions with the abundance. And I get the sense like it's just like it's almost like if you were to get an energetic shower, it's like so gold, and it's also all about abundance. And for me, when I attune to the energies of the frequency, I attune to the energies and the abundance of the earth. And so this is like the universe is just filling you up with abundance of harvest, of knowledge, of wisdom, of inspiration. Your heartache is like the doors closed to heartache. I get the sense, we always have the ups and downs, but your life is just like the path is so bright. As I say this, Jessie, it's going to be time for work to be coming in. This gentleman comes close to me and he makes me feel like he's pulling you, really pulling you. I know one's grandfather and I also know the other one's Braveheart. And I know when Braveheart comes in, I know that the reason it's Braveheart because I saw the caballo, I saw him, and I saw Miguel. So I know that he's also trying to help bring healing around the finances and the abundance. And, there's a prayer under Saint Martin. When you say that prayer for abundance, I feel like I want to be praying abundance over you. So I feel like there's been prayers been prayed over you, honey, for this abundance, whether this is your team of spirit. But I want to say it's time. You deserve that financial abundance. It's like where, and I talked about this with you, and so I'll share this with everyone here, and we can all go into this and see where our thoughts are with it. Right? We are worthy of abundance. We are worthy of being cared for because of the way the society is with the world. We need to be able to maintain ourselves. And so the sense I get is work is coming, and I say paid work. I don't say just volunteer and service because you're a service, but I say TikTok, I say YouTube, I say create. I feel like either like I just bought a new perfume and it was filled with rose quartz, and I was like so stoked. I'm like, oh my god. And we can, use that for energy field. And I feel like you have sprays that will create like 24 karat gold around the person's energetic body. It reminds me of one of my kundalini healers that I used to go to. She used to put blessings of like these gold papers, and it's part of the culture. And so you would go in, and she would do her incense, and she would bless the body. And it was almost like they have this, you guys can do this. They have paper that's gold, and they infuse it, and it gets into the skin and the body. It's kind of like for the girls how they have the gold flakes. It's like blessing the cream and the lotions, and using that as part of the medicine of your energy field. So you're filling up your auric field with the color gold, or that color. You understand? Thank you. Okay. And so when I say this also, I feel like it's not just in this area. I feel like LA is going to be very big for you. I feel Hollywood is going to be very big for you. I also get the sense there's something that's going to be either in Colorado or Denver. And I knew we always talked about Las Vegas, but I feel like even Australia. So I get the sense out of the country, things are going to be really shifting and changing for you quite quickly. So please take this and be very clear with what you're saying to God in spirit. And what I mean by this is if you say you don't want it, it can slow your process down. So be very careful of how you manifest it, but don't turn it down when it comes, is what I'm hearing. The truth is beautiful. And then I say stay grateful, gratitude. So that's what I got for you, Jesse. And I say God bless. Yes, see the Palo Santos and selenite. There you go, Yolanda. Tu sabes. You see. So basically, it's like let's bring in the healing, right? So what does that look like? Again, if you guys follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, my post today is I breathe in peace, I breathe in love, and I breathe in healing. So for me, I was trained and taught to work with spirit for self and for healing. And so I will leave this with you. Your higher self, which is you, your divine blueprint of God's spirit, your love, what you were born into, is a part of you. Let's say it's the cosmic energy, your blueprint. It's you. We are fragmented parts of that universal energy, and we embody the same. It was really sweet. In trance, this lady gave me a message, and it was like the veins of the cosmic energies are in through our veins, and the planets were within my organs and chakra system. It was a beautiful message, and it resonates with me because that's where where I'm at with myself at the moment. And so for you guys, what I want to say is welcome your higher self, welcome your team of spirit. And what does that look like? Is it your loved ones, your ancestors? Is it the angels? Is it for teaching, for knowledge? Is it for wisdom? Is it for healing? Is it the galactic? What is it? The celestial beings? Who are you connecting to? And then welcome them to bring in that healing close. And so the breath is what spirit uses, the breath and water. And so the breathing and the energy, I breathe in peace and exhale gratitude. I breathe in love, exhale gratitude. I breathe in healing and exhale gratitude. Another one is I breathe in, I welcome clarity, I welcome love, and I welcome my power. So how are you restoring your own energy field? You blend it with you and then spirit, and then you just sit there and let them work on you and bring healing. Is it physical? Then just work on the physical body. When I would go in to do my Reiki sessions, and I was like, gotta clear this, clear that, clear that, move all that, right? And spirit's like, no, one layer at a time. And so first, is it the physical body that you're working through? Then just focus on that. Is it the emotions? The next day, work on the emotions and just focus on that. So every day is a different way you can change your energetic body and your energetic field. If things get a little chaotic, overwhelming, bring it back to the breath and welcome the healing. Stay grounded, know you're loved. And I just thank you all for letting me be a guest here on Things Network, on Derek Acor's page. And for those who are on Kick, shout out to Kick for letting me come in here. On Instagram, thank you guys for watching. And YouTube, thank you. Don't forget to give the girl a heart, a like, a follow. And I just honor and appreciate each and every one of you. So much love. Have a beautiful day. And I say God bless.